everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I just thought I would come out here and pitch up my camouflage tent. I'm quite close to the house is just down there, but there's this little bit of forest here on a hill, and there's a lot of birds migrating at the moment. A lot of small birds. I've seen a couple of waxwing, and there's different types of sparrows. So I'm trying to see if I set up my tent here for a day or two and just leave it here so birds get used to it, and then I'll come out when it's a little bit dark and come into the hide and see if I can capture any photos, because where I am there's a few nice little spots where there's trees just at higher points. There's a few spots where I can possibly get some birds landing on a couple of logs. So what I'll do is just set up my camouflage tent here, which is just it's actually a chair hide. So this is probably the best spot I could find, because so many other spots there's just a lot of branches and stuff lying around, and this is a nice spot where there's moss, and it's in its own little cove, which also means if it gets windy I won't get it blown away. So what I'll do is just set this up quickly, and I'll leave it here for a day or two, and hopefully I can sit out here and get some shots of birds. Day. It's been raining all night, but right now it's stopped. There's a lot of water on the branches and everything, which in one way I kind of like. It adds a little extra touch to getting photos. Sun is just starting to come up, and there's quite a few small birds flying around. I'm just waiting till I can get a few in the area I'm taking photos from. This is what I'm looking at. If best case, I would love for some birds to land on here, because I actually get a really good point of view there, and I'm not too close to the point where 500mm won't be able to focus, so that's a really good thing. And I'm using the Tamron 150-500mm for Sony E-mount. Yeah, let's just wait and see, and hopefully I get a couple of shots today. The birds do keep flying in like little waves, so a few of them fly through, quickly jump around in the trees, and then randomly a gust of wind comes, so that just scares them away. But the longer I can sit here and wait, the better. And hopefully, because obviously I've had the blind here overnight, the blind's been closed as well, so now I have it a little bit more open. Things probably look a little bit different, so if any birds have been here since the hide's been out and they notice anything different, they'll take a little bit extra time to be okay with the fact that something's changed a little bit. So all I can do is pretty much just wait until birds start to come closer, because at the moment they're at quite a distance where even at 500mm they're still pretty small in the frame. So the closer they can come to me, the better. So I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait and see if more do come by. It is overcast today, so hopefully that will actually help with there not being too much harsh light once the sun does start shining on this side. But just have to wait and see. each time he sits just a little bit longer. So I've taken a few shots already, but it's kind of hard to get video of it because it happens too fast. Check this one shot I got, but the tail is the part that's in focus. So I'm hoping to get a few more like this, but with the head in focus. So just have to keep trying from that little log there. It seems to be the best option right now. Sometimes they're jumping around in the bit of rush here, and that could actually make a good shot as long as I get a good angle. And the sun is starting to peer out in this section, so it's making it a little bit lighter, which is perfect because it means I can put up my shutter speed and hopefully capture the birds just flying or flying in. But so far I think I'm gonna get a couple of good shots here. They're still coming in kind of waves, so every now and then it's like 5 birds fly in, they jump around a little bit and disappear, then I wait a little while and a couple more come in again. But the best part is that each time that more come, they make their call, and a few more are coming. So at the moment it's mainly just blue tits. I've seen a nuthatch as well, but it hasn't come to where I am, and I'm not really sure, but there's this really small bird that I saw fly by, and they're really fast, so I didn't really get a shot of one of those yet, but hopefully that could happen. But so far so good. I'm hoping that the little spot of light now will give me something a little bit extra, or a little, oh yeah, make the photo a little bit extra great. So there's something here. You can hear it jumping around in the grass. Starting to get a little bit on the harsh side. The birds are here and there. They're not coming in as much as I probably had hoped, but I think I've gotten a few good shots, so I'm gonna wait around a little bit longer just to see if I can get anything else. But I think there's a few keepers. There's still I was hoping for a little bit more of type of action shots. I did originally say that they were blue tits, but they're actually mainly great tits that are flying in. There's a blue tit here and there that keeps coming in, but it doesn't want to land in the same place. So what I'll do is wait around a little bit longer, and then hopefully I can get a couple of keepers. But I want to focus a little bit more on making sure I get the shots. It's great to make a video for this and see what I can do, but this is also kind of just a way for me to quickly test also the Tamron 150-500mm. I saw a couple of videos about it and I got a little bit interested, and I wanted to see if it would work for me, and so far it seems to be working out quite nicely, and it's giving me the type of images I'd like. So this is just a nice way to test things. I think I'll leave the hide here a couple more days and come back and see if I can get some more shots from here then, but otherwise I'm not sure. I think I'll use the lens in a couple of other locations as well. But yeah, I think this was a good enough video. If you did like it and enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one. This episode was sponsored by TOPAZ Denoise AI, and the link is in the description below.